Wednesday, January 29, allergic to profits. This was a heck of a day. After struggling for a while, I decided to use an indicator to help me trade with the trend. It really helped, but it didn't protect me from myself. Starting off with a great trade, I waited patiently for a retracement to short. Once I got it, I entered and added another contract when it went a bit higher. It started going down, but had a quick reversal that made me nervous, and unfortunately, I took off the first contract. Thankfully, I kept patient after that and trailed the stop until I got out with a great profit. After that, I waited for another good short entry and entered when I finally got it. Then I gave the stop some extra room and added another contract. I had my first target here, but I was too anxious to wait, so I took it off 8 points early. Then once again, I trailed the stop and got out with a great $77 profit. Seems pretty good, huh? Rather patient, getting good entries, trading with the trend. Well, in the next trade, I lost it. I got another good short signal, so I entered again, but this time, I decided to not touch anything until it either stops me out or hits my take profit. While that attitude could sometimes be awesome, it's plain stupid other times. Like here, I got to $50 in unrealized profits and let it go all the way back. Not only that, but I mirrored the idea and added more contracts, eventually losing $55. I was okay with losing $30 and ending the day up $100, but after seeing $76 in profit, I decided that because it's not even enough to cover a single losing day, I should keep risking it all. This is yet another good reminder to not trade the balance. The market started ranging, but I kept treating it as a trend. So when I had a nice profit and price went into support, I didn't even think about taking profits. I tried shorting again and it didn't work out. Once again, I risked a bit too much and was now down to $44 of profit. Next up is another short. I based it off the bigger trend, but obviously there was a clear recent uptrend that I should have followed, and even the super trend indicator told me as such. Yet I didn't listen and only got out with a tiny profit. Finally, I realized I should be longing, but I tried catching the knife a little too soon, and it stopped me out by 2 points and then continued without me 30 points. After that, I was really thrown off. I entered a beautiful short, but got scared of losing all of my profits, so I exited for a small loss. 4 seconds later, I realized how stupid that was, and I re-entered, but I was still emotional and afraid of risk, so I moved to break even way too quickly and missed the entire 30-point move. Next up is another short trade, but this time I wasn't patient enough and got in way too early. That didn't stop me from adding another contract, also a bit early. When it finally went my way, I tried exiting with one contract, but it didn't fail me, so by the time I exited, this was a $22 loss. And finally, I was convinced this should work, so I tried again, but with a very small stop loss. Of course I got stopped up, but surprisingly, this trade would have worked out very well with a bigger stop loss, for a potential of 60 points. Let's summarize. While this day started out very well, I got stubborn and gave back all of my profits. I learned a lot from this day, like how powerful trading with a trend is, and letting setups play out. I also learned that while being stubborn has its place, I gotta know when to use it. What was good about this trading? Super trend was a great addition as it helped me stay with the trend. The first 2 trades were very good. I stayed patient and traded well. I mostly traded with the trend, which is a big improvement. What needs improving? I was too stubborn with my targets, trying to take it all the way down every time. Instead, I should have adapted to the current market conditions. I let a $130 day turn into a break-even day. At least I stopped at break-even, but this really shouldn't happen. While this wasn't a great day overall, it did show me how well I could do if I'll just stick to the trend and be patient with profit taking. It took me a while to learn this, but talking a month after, I can see that this was a pivotal day in my trading journey, even though I ended it slightly losing. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you learned something. This has been Nimble Trading.